guys, Rob Moore here from Progressive Property, and I'm with Daniel Wagner, a very good friend of mine.
Hi guys, Daniel here from internetbuddies.com. Welcome.
And how many other internet businesses?
Quite a few, but we just today, and this is really why we're talking to you today, just today we came with our 2010 strategies. We spent a whole day together taking time out to work on the business, or in the business, to plan out what 2010 should be for us. It was an awesome day.
It's been really good, and it's been really relaxed, hence, you know, no shirts.
Yeah. No, don't show my new red cross.
We've been out to Costa Coffee, Daniel.
Yeah, it wasn't embarrassing at all, actually. Yeah.
So the reason we're sending you this video is just a little bit of value add, really. We just want to give you some of the concepts that we've covered, because we've been brainstorming with with Daniel's partner and our marketing manager on how we can grow our own business and business portfolio for 2010, how we can grow our property portfolio and our assets for 2010, and some of the things we've learned on the way, some of the things we do well, we don't do so well, some of the more kind of, I don't know what you call them, esoteric things maybe that we've discovered. So we're just going to have a little chat to you, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of value this for building your businesses, whether that's property or internet or whatever it is. So Daniel, what's the biggest thing you've taken out of today?
For me, the biggest thing was to streamline my as you said, multiple businesses. You joked on the entrance of this video how many I've got, and this is really a distraction for me. I used to run so many little silo businesses, but none of them were optimized, none of them were linking together. And today, we, with your help, we literally crunched some numbers. We worked out where we want to be in the middle of next year and every few months after, and what we need to do to get there. And one of the key points was to simplify the business, to make sure we leverage. We found out some leverage points, and we also found out how we can utilize what we got already to make more and give more to our clients. So I think that was key point, and you really helped us to actually look at our real running costs, because I was a bit hazy about that, to be honest, and that really helped us to strategize. What about you? What was the biggest takeaway for you?
I've learned a hell of a lot today. I think that the market, let's use an analogy for you of the property market, the market in terms of our business is constantly evolving, and a lot of the strategies, marketing strategies I used to be very adept at 2 years ago, I've completely lost touch. And just chatting with you and James, obviously you've been talking about lots of different advertising platforms, and I'm thinking of, like the content networks, the image ads, advertising on well-optimized pages for certain keywords, and I'm thinking to myself, that's great for my business. The reason it could be great for you is because there are lots of advertising platforms you can use, not just Google, where you pay per click, that are even more targeted than say Google AdWords, like MySpace we were talking about. I've got a list down here. We've got Gmail, we've got Facebook, we've got MySpace, we've got content networks, image ads, banner ads, making Google an affiliate in Google AdWords. Now all of these things, when you're building your property portfolio, what you can do is you can use a lot of these strategies that a lot of people don't know, because this is definitely cutting edge stuff. This is straight out of Dan Kennedy and Ryan Dice and Frank Kern, the guys who are the best at marketing in the world. So, for me, there were details in that I learned, that there are, like for us, estate agents is our big strategy, and leafleting is our second strategy, of which we get 95% of our deals. The other 8 strategies we teach on our masterclasses get the other 5%. And of course, if something happened, like for example, Google are talking about this whole estate agency thing, where estate agents were no more, our business would have a problem. So, moving into 2010, we need to look at marketing in far many more different avenues, cost effectively, because chucking hundreds of thousands of pounds in newspaper ads isn't what we're talking about. We're talking about highly optimised, highly targeted. James was saying, you go into MySpace, you can find out what books they read and the exact demographic of the person. So if you want to find tenants, for example, like the lady did on Facebook and all that kind of thing. So I learned a lot about that. Anything else, Daniel?
I think the strategy you just mentioned, what is really a key understanding for most people to know, these tactics and these strategies are totally measurable and trackable. So what I love about internet marketing, and I always advocate that you've got to analyze your data. Most people don't do it, although they should. Everybody's out there doing Google ads, and because everyone's doing it, the price of Google ads is gone through the roof. Now people say, oh, it doesn't work anymore, and guess what? They give up. Now we know there is another 10 strategies we are planning for 2010 to be ahead of the pack, and we can teach this stuff to our platinum groups and our coaching students. And this is really where it's at. When you mentioned Facebook, and this is not about pestering people, sending them stupid messages, but this is because we get all of those in our inbox as well. People are very blunt about it. Marketing is subtle. Marketing is getting the right message to the right people with the right medium. And most people are not creative. We talked today about real newsletters, physical newsletters. We're both going to have that platform in 2010 in place because we can have more communication with people and connect better. We know the open rates of emails have gone down. It's not because you and I don't write good emails anymore. It's because just the sheer volume, spam filters and all that stuff. So key point for me, membership sites. We talk about membership strategies for your business and also refining the one for my business. I've been successfully running multiple membership sites now this year. And everybody out there, if you have anything to offer, offer in form of continuity. It is far easier and far better to give people continuous education, A to B, B to C, and all the way to Z, than saying, here is your massive $2,000, $3,000 home study course. Do it in drips and drabs, educate them along the way, and your lifetime customer value will go through the roof. Because the more time you have with them, more trust you can build.
Yeah. And the way we're looking at integrating this into our business is, you know, for the last 2 years we've run a lot of events, and you've probably been on one watching this video, and that's absolutely fantastic, and obviously it's grown our brand and it's given you that touch factor with us, and we're able to build a relationship personally. And you know, you've probably come through to our masterclasses and our other courses and you've learned a lot, and I know that you see value in that. The challenge in that, and you know it and I know it, we all know it, is that there's only a certain percentage of people through time or circumstance that is able to take on board all of the content in a short space of time and then continue to do it. So moving into 2010, we're looking to launch different ways of delivering our content to you in a manageable way, so that rather than paying massive amounts of money, well, you know, great value, but obviously larger chunks of money up front for courses, which of course we'll still run our events, but we'll run fewer and bigger events and give you more value. If we can give you platforms whereby you can learn modules in your own time, in your own home, at your own speed, at a much lower cost, what that means to you is you can learn what you want when you want, you don't get overwhelmed, you can build your confidence bit by bit, because one of the biggest bits of feedback we get, and the reason why people continue through all of the programs with us when maybe they've already got the knowledge, is the confidence.
Yeah.
So if you can go into a platform, you can design it yourself, you can choose the modules you want. Like if you want to learn about how to write copy for your internet marketing site to generate leads to sell deals, then you know, maybe someone like Daniel's in there with a little module, and you can click videos and watch videos in your own time. And I think that's massively going to help increase your results in 2010 in building your portfolio and your business.
The advantage is obvious for you because you don't have to travel to London at that specific weekend.
Sure.
Yeah. You can literally learn at your pace at a lower cost because you don't have to run an event in London.
Yeah.
There's another thing Rob and I discussed, which is a major point. You might have seen Rob, you must have seen Rob speak last year at least once, because he was on every freaking stage there was out there. And I did a lot of speaking gigs as well. And we both like
I don't want to miss this one.
We both love to speak him, but we also realized, we said it today, we don't want to be on every event because some of them are poorly organized. You speak with people you don't respect that much, and without naming any names, not everyone in our industry is that great to work with. So we actually made a clear decision today that 2010 you will not see us on a lot of stages. If it will be our own events where we control quality and know what's happening, and if people want to book us, it will be at a premium. So I think that will make sure that we have high quality.
Yeah, and it means you get the content, it means you get it delivered, you know, more exclusively. So anything that, if you're ever coming to one of our events, you know you get exclusive content that isn't being delivered X, Y, and Z, and we can control the development, and we can keep sort of the brand and the content that you're getting exclusive, different, cutting edge. We can invest the time to give you the most up-to-date content because we're not preparing another talk 3 days later, 6 days later, 9 days later. And both Daniel and I are at the stage now where we've built our businesses to be, you know, in some cases multi-million-pound businesses, and we don't need to do that kind of journeyman approach now. We can look at, you know, running fewer events but bigger events with more content and more speakers and more value and newer things that haven't been launched before. Of course, in the kind of membership type sites, we're able to create communities and tribes for you, joint venture partners for you. You can buy leads, you can sell leads. Sorry, James at the back. 9 minutes, come on, we've got to get this on YouTube. So I could go on and on, but Daniel, one closing final.
One closing final thing. Rob and I, we both had a fantastic year. I know 2009 wasn't easy for many businesses that went under. Both our businesses had tremendous growth. There's a reason why. We strategize, we look at cutting edge methods. We want to make 2010 more successful for us. We will, because we know what we're doing. We've got some great strategies out there, and we want to help you do the same.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Speak to you soon.